You ask me, what is the shape of God? And I am assuming that when you ask that question, you're making reference to the life-giving source, because we are aware of the fact that there are many gods and many lords, and these are separate from the life-giving source which they emanate from or came out of. Now, for an individual to have a full understanding or to know all about an entity requires that individual to be an observer. An observer is able to do an objective analysis of an entity or object because it is not a part of the object or entity and has the ability to view the object or entity from a distance, closely, and is able to use some instrument of some sort to assess the interior of the entity or the object. When you are within the entity and you are a part of the entity and is influenced by the entity, you cannot truthfully engage yourself in an objective analysis of the entity. All your assessment will be subjective. And if there are many aspects of the entity that has the ability to influence the individual that is undertaking the analysis, the individual carrying out the analysis will produce an analysis that is subjective to that which influences them. This is one reason why we are unable to produce an objective analysis of the life-giving force. We are all within the force as consciousness, and the belief system we possess is directly linked and is an identity mark of the state of the consciousness. So what we believe about the life-giving force is what is revealed to us at our state of the consciousness or awareness. And this goes for science as it goes for any other discipline. We are aware of what we know because the internal logic reveals it to us. You know, the kingdom of heaven is within us. The governing principle is within us. The law of the life-giving force is within us. And that is what influences our thoughts. I have heard suggestions of even a shape for the primordial substance myself. And I find it quite interesting because cosmic spirituality does not uphold any such belief. We are unable to span the breadth and the height of the life-giving force. And nothing existed before the force, and nothing will come after it. If it were possible for something to come after, or something had existed before it, we could also think of objective analysis, but there is nothing that existed before it or anything that will be coming after it. The truth is, there are aspects of the life-giving force that will be forever unfathomable because we are within this self-organizing system. We are not outside. We are in it. And we are constantly being influenced by it. Some of its functionality we will never understand, although as our consciousness advances, more and more will be revealed to us. But whatever is revealed to us by the kingdom or the governing principle or the internal logic of the life-giving force that is within us. So it's what the life-giving source would want us to know that we end up knowing.